What's up, everybody? How's it going? What do we have today? Trico! Okay. Well, well, well. I only need 2 Trico. Considering I've hatched 1 shiny, so that was nice. Oh man, Trico's such a good shiny. That might be one of my favorite shiny starters. Oh no, I still have Duraludon. I have to... Well, we won't worry about that for now. Anybody gotten any spicy shinies lately, chat? I've done a few more Sword and Shield raids, which is why my shiny dex number has increased, if anybody's wondering about that. Sometimes I do shiny hunt off stream. Let's see, what did I get? I got Galarian Farfetch. Somebody was hosting a Galarian Farfetch raid, which was nice. I also got Stuffle. I hatched Stuffle, but then I evolved my Stuffle, so I needed to get Stuffle again. So I got that one covered. Ooh, a Alolan Muck. That's a fun one. Alright, man, I didn't even check this. This was my live Trico reaction. Reuniclus is pretty fun too, although I don't know, is Reuniclus tough to spot in this game, chat? Have any of you done Reuniclus? Alright, we'll swoosh our way over there. I know Solosis and Doujin are kind of tough. Yeah, Trico's a good one. I was gonna say, Trico should get a form, but I guess it has Mega Sceptile. I don't know, do Mega Evolutions count anymore if they're essentially retired until we roll around back to Gen 6? Alright, Trico is definitely a shiny we can't miss, chat. Ooh, look at it. Oh, this is a good outbreak, too. Perfect! Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. The shiny is slightly bluish in the bluish background. Yeah, if we do Reuniclus, I guess I'll have to, really keep my eyes peeled. Oh man, Trico's cry is very nostalgic. I love Gen 3. Oh, so there's Tepig back there too. We don't need Tepig though. Don't need any more. Let's see, who do I have so far for the starters? We got the whole Tepig line, the whole Chikorita line, and then last time we did the whole Fennekin line. So that was nice. Any of you guys got all your starters yet? What's up, everybody? Oh, I forgot. I didn't even heal. I didn't even heal last time. This shiny Swablu that appeared out of nowhere is still sleeping. Bow, bow, bow. And then, whenever Oshawott, Rowlet, or Cyndaquil show up, chat, I'm gonna catch an extra one. And then we're gonna open up PLA. And I'm gonna get the Hisui versions. Oh, that reminds me. Do I have a spare Bergmite? This box messes me up, chat. These are all shiny Pokemon, but it looks like a Masuda box. Like, I hatched a bunch of Delibird and Milcery and just left them in here. But no, those are all shiny. Do I have a spare Berg? There's one. Here's one. Do I have another? There's all my ice. I think I might only have one. Dang, because I can do that with Hisui, Hisui Avalugg too, right, chat? If I brought over a Bergmite, I could evolve it into Hisui Avalugg. You know, everybody's favorite Hisui form. Oh, you found a shiny Happiny Braylon? Nice. I can? Okay, perfect. That's how I'll get a bunch of these Hisui forms then. Makes my life easier. Okay, hold on. I gotta make my screen bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing. Not that Trico is a difficult one to spot, but... I mean, they do blend in with the tall grass in this game. Yeah, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, excuse me. Cranidos is just chilling. I'm surprised Cranidos isn't aggressive. Yeah, they don't allow you to evolve things into their regional forms in the I don't understand why. Well, I mean, I guess I do understand. They want you to buy the the other game. They want you to go and buy the game that those forms are from. Which is unfortunate. Because if you wanted, like, Wordier or Ursaluna, you're just... Oops. They should have, like, I don't know if it had to be, like, a biome, or even just, like, a special room and area where you could activate, like... a force field? I don't know how to... I don't know what you could describe it as. But something where you could be like, oh, this is the Alolan room, so if you evolved Execute, it would evolve into Alolan Executor. Or you could do Galar. If you have a Coughing, then it would evolve into Galarian Wheezing, and so on and so forth. Shiny hunting Snivy is a pain in the ass. Ugh, I haven't gotten a Snivy yet. It's the only grass type that spawns here. Good for me, though, who doesn't want to waste the resources for sandwiches. Non-shiny Snivy. That's exactly what I did. When the DLC came out, I was able to trade most of the starters that I already had, but, you know, Snivy and Tepeg have been gone for so long, I didn't have them. And I don't pay for home, so I don't know if I have them in home, but I only get access to one box anyway, so... But that's what I did. I went to GTS on the mobile version and just got Snivy and Tepig there. Or you could do Pogo. I always forget about Pogo. Yeah, don't forget about GTS, chat. That is a pretty valuable and easy resource if you ever are in need of a specific Pokemon. Or, of course, all the bots are working now, so you could always just gen yourself whatever you needed. What's that, Midnight? So we only need 2 Trico, because I have one in Shield, so... This is so much nicer than having to Masuda all the starters 3 times over. Yes, yeah, unless you want the Gen 8 starters, who they just skipped over. That's so funny. Every time I think about that, it makes me laugh. Hustle and Mine and Rule, they're underrated Pokemon. Who needs Gen 8 anyway? Well, Snivy and, like I said, Snivy and Tepig were the problematic ones because when the DLC came out, none of the bots were working, so you couldn't gen them. They weren't available in Sword and Shield or BDSP or any of those, so GTS was pretty much GTS or Pogo, I guess. Yep, Dynamax Adventures still remains supreme. I love in all the interviews where they refer to shinies as special colors. We're special color hunting right now, chat. Looking for those special colors. I don't know if I've seen Torchic yet. I don't know that I've seen There's a few starters whose outbreaks I have not seen yet. Like Totodile. Where is my precious friend Totodile? What's up, Dash? Shiny is just the perfect... I wish they weren't so weirdly... I mean, I guess they were the ones that used Shining. Back in, like, Neo Genesis. It took so long to get Totodile. Man, I did so many resets and I still have not seen the Totodile yet. What was one of the ones you guys said was super annoying? Cyndaquil? I think chat said Cyndaquil was annoying. Okay. Why did they even bring Altaria over here? Annoying Pokemon. Mushy Mush could not. Okay, fine. Fine. Where it only spawns 3 to 5 at a time. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like just because you see an outbreak doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be a good outbreak. I did see some shiny tech that I wanted to talk about today, chat. Hold on, let me find the tweet. Let me find the tweet. Oh, why does it open it up on the side? Okay. So basically there's a way to like if you see like 16 spawn, it spawns in like an extra shiny. Which is pretty interesting. Why does that remind me so much of like speedrunning? We're figuring out the shiny technology. What the? Why'd he go away? Come back. Come back. Let's see. What else? What else happened? Oh, did anybody shell out $4,000 for a Dragonite bag made of leather? Oh, man. That is the second time that Pokemon has partnered up with some bougie-ass, like, rich people brand in the past year. And I really have to wonder what's going on with that. So here's the kicker, chat. They have a t-shirt that is $850 and it has stock art on it. It is a $850 cotton t-shirt. Even if let's pretend I had the amount of money. Let's pretend I was rich for a second. I don't think I would, like, why would I even want to pay almost $1,000 for a cheap cotton t-shirt that's gonna, like, fall apart after a few washes? I think it was just a basic font, too. Like, you could find that, you could make that. It was Dragonite Dream Art. I tweeted about this. But it's just stock Dragonite art on a cotton t-shirt that they're selling for $850. Okay, you're good. You're good, or Shifu, you're good. You're good. It is a stat. I guess it's a status symbol. I don't know. I don't... I've never really known anybody that's like, ah, yes, look at my Gucci bag, or... or anything like that. Also, there was another item in there that was very interesting to me. So not only are they selling, you know, $4,000 handbags, but they also have a plush, which they're too scared to call it a plush, so they're calling it a totem. It's $2,290, you know. Great price, very affordable. And then it says that it is made out of 100%, I don't know where that accent came from. It's made of lamb leather, calf leather, and silk. Real animals were killed to make that Dragonite plush. It's pretty dark. That is dark. Fascinating choice of collaboration. That is cursed. And it's so funny too, because I'm seeing people be like, well, vegan leather is not environmentally friendly. Then don't make it out of leather, period. I don't know, there's something funny about a $2,000 Dragonite plush being made out of the skin of baby animals. Awesome collab, guys. Thanks so much, Pokemon. You guys are killing it. Yeah, the fact that they specified calf, like, oh. Oh. They are killing it. It's true. What's up, everybody? We're doing Trico. And talking about that goofy, rich brand collaboration they're doing with Dragonite. I don't know, the fact that they won't even let this luxury brand do anything except have stock art on their t-shirts is so funny to me. Yeah, is it softer? Is that why they do it? Why do I need a plush made of real leather? That's just like... I don't know, man. If you want to look at it, that's what it looks like. That's crazy. Why does it need to be made out of real leather? And again, the fact that they're calling it a totem and not just a plush, like they're embarrassed to call it a plush or something. Rich people don't buy plushies, I guess. I can't believe that was approved. Like, are they just asleep at the wheel, or do they just really not care anymore? Again, that's like the second promo we've had lately where there's been like cotton t-shirts available for hundreds of dollars. Again, even if I had tons of money to spend on, you know, goofy, frivolous shit, I would never spend hundreds of dollars on just a cotton t-shirt. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything you can ever learn by watching the Pokemon fandom is that a lot of Pokemon fans have more money than brains. I hate to think of how many people bought that Dragonite bag and, like, put it on their credit card. Unova remakes, which version would I get? Probably white. Although I don't want remakes. I don't ever want them to remake another Pokemon game again. Buy it and use it as a tax write-off. Real. I mean, people will buy those. That's the sad reality of it. People will buy those. There is definitely a market for people that are a little too invested in brand names. Archaludon. Yeah, Archaludon is one of the bridges in Unova. There's something kind of ironic, too, about a bougie, thousands of dollars collaboration after Pokemon Concierge just came out, where the main character was trying to escape a capitalist hell. There's just something delightfully ironic about that. We'll find out next month, chat. We'll find out next month. Pokemon Day is next month. It won't be long. What's up, Rob? I've seen a lot of people say they should make a Pokemon Concierge game. Would you play a Pokemon Concierge game, chat? Will this be a dead year? I can't ever see them ever having a year without a release. I have yet to believe anything will change. I have yet to believe anything will change. I mean, in a perfect world, chat, I would have some sort of... I would have, like, Black and White 3, and then re-release Black and White and Black and White 2. Yeah, the epilogue is soon, you're right. Is everybody excited to get Pecharunt? That sounds like a candy. That sounds like a Willy Wonka candy. Ilka and Johto remakes makes me sick to my stomach. I did see an idea that I thought was pretty fun. Hold on, let me go read it. I did see an idea for a black and white game that I thought was fun. Let me find it. It was like... Here it is. Roke, Legends Kyurem that takes place in the Unova War. Woke, black and white 1920s New York noir crime Pokemon game. That would rule. Starters include Speakeasy singer Primarina. Sold. Sign me up. Pikuruant. Is it like Pecha? Like Pecha Berry? LA Noir, but New York and Pokemon would slap so hard. Poketubers purposely spreading misinformation and saying wrong things to get engagement? No, that never happens. What are you talking about? Kieran's the 4th strongest champion. I honestly thought Drayton was more difficult than Kieran. I mean, granted, I did go in with a team I just made to fight Drayton just for funsies, even though I didn't have to. I don't know, I feel like his Archaludon, if it sets up on you, it's way scarier than anything Kieran has. Yeah, I didn't think Kieran was that troublesome. Yeah, I'm definitely expecting a side game of some sort. Mystery Dungeon would make sense, but I said that last year and there was no Mystery Dungeon, so... I don't know. I don't know. I do not... Wait, okay. I disagree with that game. What is it with sleeping Pokemon that has their hitboxes be like a football field? Yeah, why was Kieran's Hydrapple fighting Terra? That's a great question, honestly. What was he thinking? What was he cooking? I saw one thing today. Man, Pokemon Coliseum rules. It's like one of the trainers in Coliseum has like Salamence, Flygon, Zapdos, Dragonite. His entire team is weak to ice, but he leads Dusclops and uses Imprison on like Ice Punch and Ice Beam. What a fire strategy. Like, whoever made that guy's team was knowledgeable. Whoever made that guy's team definitely had a great knowledge of Pokemon. That's hysterical. I don't know, I guess a lot of Pokemon teams feel like they're just kind of all water types because it's a water gym. So when a trainer actually has like a well thought out strategy, you know somebody had fun putting that team together. The Wild Wild West, that would be fun. That would be fun. I just don't feel like they do that. I don't know. Why do I feel like even though it's Unova, they'd be like, oh, let's go back to ancient Japan again. Yeah, maybe because of ice type. How do I stream on my Switch? I have an Elgato capture card. You need a capture card. we just got a rattlesnake. Well, this is Sanacon. I guess it's a... I don't know. We just got Sanaconda. I don't need Fraligator to turn into a snake. All they know is Japan. I mean, I feel like there's truth to that. I mean, they could absolutely pull it off, though. Think about, like, Bramblin in the background. You could make it really fun. You could have Tauros and... What are some Wild Wild West themed Pokemon, chat? Bring in Will Smith. Yeah, they wouldn't have to have guns. I feel like there's ways they could work around that. Have a Pokemon that maybe... I mean, Sandaconda essentially has, like, a gun for a face. It has, like, a shotgun barrel face. Remoraid used to just be a gun. Bring back Remoraid and Octillery and turn them back into the weapons that they used to be. I don't know. I feel like if anything, they would in fact do the Unova. I don't know. I just don't want to do more like... I want it to be different from PLA. Also, if they do another Legends Arceus style game, I need them to rethink that the way battles work with the styles. I don't know, they couldn't even, like, commit to Spain. Because Kitakami is so very Japanese. They couldn't even commit to Spain for the entire time. And what about this? What about Blueberry? Like, it's in Unova, but it's just, like, 4 biomes. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel geographically inspired by any place. I really wish they had done more with the Loyal 3. I feel like the Loyal 3 barely existed, chat. Like, who's still thinking about, like, Pheasantipity? My favorite shiny starter is probably Totodile. But I do really like Trico, honestly. Yeah, the Loyal Who, exactly. Everybody's favorite set of legendaries. They were so underutilized. They were so underutilized. Loyal to these nuts indeed. They just kind of showed up, had one little cutscene, and then just separated. Like, okay. Okay, bye guys. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. I guess that's more than Chiroplagos got, though. At least Chiroplagos has the anime. I guess. Ugh. Dogi's the only one you remember. Yeah, they really just kind of show up and that's it. I mean, I'm glad Ogerpon was fleshed out a little bit. I do really like Ogerpon. And I guess for Ogerpon's story, they needed to have antagonists, but then, you know, the Loyal Three don't really do anything. It's implied that they were murderers and really nasty Pokemon, but when they come back, they just go to quiet, secluded parts and do nothing. They're just kind of chilling. Where's the mayhem? Where's the chaos? Where's the tomfoolery? I feel like Pokemon already has tons of prankster Pokemon, though. Like, I don't know, that's been like Gengar's main thing, a silly, goofy little prankster guy. I don't know, are they gonna get a little bit more with the Pecharunt stuff? I don't know. I know I know all the cutscenes are out there because they're they left all that in the data, but I haven't looked it up. I mean, we'll find out this week. They grow big. You're not wrong. That is kind of all they do. They're just kind of large. Oh my goodness. I even forgot about that. Yeah, they're like big for one cutscene. It's like they're Titan Pokemon. And then you just kind of beat them and it's really easy and that's it. Pecharunt dies. I'm glad we're getting a little mythical again instead of a furry Zarude or Zeraora. Yeah, that too. An actual event instead of, I mean, I guess I didn't, well, I guess that's shiny Zeraora. I don't even remember how they originally distributed Zeraora. I don't even remember. But yeah, they're usually just like, go to GameStop or sign up for our newsletter. That was the worst one. Leave it to Zarude to have the worst one. We're gonna sell your data in order to get Zarude. I mean, it's the first time we've had a mythical event in a very long time. How could you ever forget Zarude, Joe Merrick's second favorite mythical Pokemon? I kind of liked Zarude when it first was revealed. In terms of, like... I liked the speculation, because Zarude was first revealed with all the... That was a throwback. That was a Koro silhouette. I think that gave me a bit more nostalgia and liking for it than I think was needed. Because we hadn't had a Koro silhouette reveal for a long time. Kids these days won't remember back in my day. When people made, like, the Oshawott Acorn Abomination. And for me, it's just like, why would you make Zarude when you have Grookey? Like, it just feels so repetitive. Or if you're gonna go with Zarude, make it not grass. Very weird. Yeah, a lot of mythicals are like that. Like, I've never used Marshadow. I've never used Magearna. Used Volcanion only because it was a randomizer. I don't think I've ever used Genesect before. I did enjoy using Manaphy in my Shining Pearl playthrough, I guess. Shout out to Buble, the Manaphy. I used Victini in my playthrough of White. Have I ever used Mew in a playthrough? I don't think I've ever used Mew in a playthrough, but I have used Mew in other, like, just battles and stuff. I remember making one with a Game Shark as a kid and having it in Crystal. One thing I think is really stupid in terms of, like, limited events is Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Which did you... I don't know if, just, I guess because I have never seen them in battle. But I've been watching some VGC stuff, and I did not realize that Iron Boulder, Iron Crown... I haven't seen Leaves. I don't know if Leaves does this. But when they faint, their heads spin around. It's kind of freaky. When Crown and Boulder faint, their heads spin as if they're possessed. What's up, Elrosi? No, I don't have any of them. I mean, I guess I have Leaves. But speaking of Leaves and Wake, what are people gonna do when those events are over? Because they're both allowed in competitive. I think Wake's allowed in, right? Forever gonna wonder why they didn't just put him down in Terapagos's sanctum or whatever. Like, what about new players who, you know, watch a VGC event or like, oh, I want to play with Walking Wake? Too bad, little Timmy. Too bad. I mean, I still think that's shit, though. Like, they should be available all the time. Yeah, that tree had no purpose. It just has a Garganackle there. So weird. Blueberry really, it felt like they just ran out of time in Steam at the end of this DLC. The Terrapago stuff was very rushed. Like, why have Noivern in... Why bring Perrin back and have that how you get the new paradoxes? Why not just introduce them as bosses down with Terraplagos and make them feel more memorable? Like, why are they just now showing up to get pictures for Perrin's shit? Like, game design is my passion. Like, imagine they would spawn once per day and they weren't shiny locked. No, JK. JK, JK. JK, JK. Yeah, they're releasing more Pokemon icons. I might pick up the Ursaluna one. Yeah, what was Kuon saying that? Like, it really was a too good to be true kind of thing. He had a lot of bullshit. Like the shiny Enamorus and the shiny Spectrier he posted. Me when I'm wrong. Me when I spread misinformation. There's one unused item? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, imagine being the person that crafted that neat tree that you get to look at like once. Because why would you ever go back down there? Actually, there's lots of Stellar Terra crystals that spawn down there, you see. I was watching the Seattle regional today, and almost next to nobody was running the Stellar Terra type. Flop. There were some fun Pokemon, though. A lot of people were using Entei. Somebody brought a Registeel. You know it's serious when Registeel shows up. You can take photos next to the tree. I don't know, that's a long way to go just to miserably hatch eggs. I can't believe people willingly hatch eggs in this game. I don't know, that's a lot of effort and animation and coding to put in a brand new Terra type for something that's just not really that useful. What raids can they introduce now that are even exciting? Everybody's in the game now. It just feels so niche for the amount of effort and the fact that they were advertising it. Like, that was the teaser for Worlds. It is mid. It's super mid. Actually, you can use it for get out of here, dude. It's super duper mid. It's very situational. Hello. It's so funny to me that they left out the Gen 6 legendaries. I mean, not that it matters to me because they're locked, so whatever, but... It's just funny that they're like, no Zygarde for you. Evital? Xerneas? Never heard of them. Who? I am looking for Trico. Trico. I always liked Ash's Trico. Of all the Pokemon Ash had, chat, which one was your favorite? Is Greninja? I know this is like the most basic answer of all time, but every time Charizard showed back up, it was always cool. Guess because he didn't always have it on him. But I liked his Trico. I never got to watch the episodes where he had his Gibble. I probably would have liked the Gibble. I liked his Kingler. His Snorlax was fun. Cryptic, thanks for the sub! The Prime! Thank you. Chat, can I get some boopers for the new sub? Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoops, excuse me, Haxorus. A theme with Ash Pokemon I like? What do you mean? All of Ash's Gen 2 starters were fun, too. It's still so wild to me that they retired Ash. It is still so wild to me that he is gone. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I haven't had much, I mean, I still don't, but I haven't had much interest in the anime. But I guess they're at least trying something new. They let him win. Yeah, I would love to know the logic and why that happened. Is it because of... I assume it's because of merchandising. A lot of the merch that gets made is because of the anime. Like, there's a lot of... like, Shiny Rayquaza stuff is being made right now because Shiny Rayquaza is very prevalent in the anime. Ash had a 20-year contract. What do they do when they, like, take those VTubers out back? Their contract has ended. They're graduating. Ash graduated. Oh, the Liko Ash daughter speculation was rancid. Thank God. She is just her own character. I'm surprised they haven't made Captain Pikachu yet. Of all of my anime predictions, the Captain Pikachu one is the one I'm surprised hasn't happened yet. Just do a mystery gift with a Pikachu with a smug expression with a hat. Shiny Rayquaza would kind of piss me off, though. I earned that thing through blood, sweat, and tears in 2 rounds of Dynamax Adventures, I'll have you know. Now you're out here giving it for free? Yeah, Ash might be gone, but Pikachu definitely still remains. What do you mean, get Rayquaza shiny and emerald? No. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, it has a connection. I guess Liko gets Terapagos and Roy has the connection to Rayquaza. That's where all the Terapagos stuff is going on right now. Terapagos got like 5 seconds in the DLC and it's primarily in the anime. My god. The shadows make that Haxorus look shiny. At least for a second. Yeah, this isn't an anniversary year. It's funny seeing people be like, oh, they should save Gen 10 for their 30th anniversary, as if they would wait that many years for a new generation of Pokemon. Come on now. But what if they released Pokemon MMO or Pokemon that had all the regions in it? Stuck in Pokemon Purgatory. Doomed to restart every region. Oh, come on. I kind of hate when they crowd around you. What was my first shiny? I really wish I could remember. I unfortunately do not. I know I ran into a few as a kid in Crystal or Gold and Silver. The first one I remember is a Dawn fan in Mount Silver and Heart Gold. So it was just completely random. The return of Mega Evolutions. Yeah, I mean, MMOs are already just very difficult games to develop. An MMO is like video game developing on super hard mode. Because you have to have the server space, you have to have an exciting game loop, you have to keep players coming back. I love that the Johto discussions don't die. That's funny. Let's go Togepi! on, Trico. Where you at? What do you want to see? I don't know if there's anything that I want them to even do. Like, the perfect Gen 2 remake already exists. And I don't want any more just flat remakes. And they've been shown to not include, with like BDSP having next to nothing in terms of platinum content. Do I collect Pokemon cards? Yes. Alright, you ready? I know who that is. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, no more generation discussions where Zoomers give me rancid opinions on old Pokemon games, please. I can't, my heart can't handle this again. Gen 2 is bad, actually, because I didn't grow up with it and everybody likes it. Therefore, it's bad. You can't catch Houndour. 0 out of 10. Until post-game. Me if I had severe brain rot. See, that's an interesting thing to talk about, chat. They should just they should just put these games on Virtual Console or do some sort of Pokemon collection. I feel like games like Black and White 2 is like a double pack would be perfect. Why do we need inferior, uglier remakes when they can just re-release the old games? I don't know, that person that was arguing to me about Gen 2 last time, I got the feeling that they didn't even play it. Which is hysterical to me. This game I never played is bad, and here's why. I have played every generation check before people start slinging generation opinions. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Diamond and Pearl have more soul than BDSP ever has. BDSP are so ugly. My Sims ass style. Forever makes me chuckle when I remember people defending that ugly ass art style when those games were revealed. Diamond and Pearl, and especially Platinum, thwomp BDSP. Port them with... Yeah, exactly. Like, why have they just never re-released these games? This is why you get Zoomers who are like, I've never played through Black and White and I think Gen 5 sucks shit. I mean, what enhancements are there really? I don't think they took away secret bases. The underground is just statues and like a pseudo wild area that is just not very fun, in my opinion. What does BDSP have, really? Chatot. I'm glad I got Chatot shiny in PLA. I mean, to be honest, that doesn't mean anything to me. I've already caught every Pokemon about 1 billion times. What do I care if it has a full Pokedex? I've already caught and like had these Pokemon before. That's just more work to complete a Pokedex for a shiny charm that they included that barely does anything. Did people really think BDSP was that tough? I guess I see maybe like... I don't see it actually. No Pokemon games are hard. Especially if you're an adult who knows this franchise. Oh my god. You know what I know? I know a shiny. I know a shiny when I sees one. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. What a great shiny. Let's go. Oh, Trico. You beautiful, Trico. You beautiful. I can't spore you. Alright. Trico used Explosion. You didn't need to do a crit, but I appreciate you for that, Mushy Mush. This is a Premier Ball shiny if I've ever seen one. Yes! Perfect! Thank you, Trico. Alright, this is gonna be a Grovyle, chat. Alright, one more Trico and then I have the whole family. You have a mark, my friend? I didn't check. Nope, no mark. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. Trico is a friend of the stream because it showed up when I Masuda hunted it in Shield, so... I only need to get 2, so one more. Let me save real quick. Oh yeah, I guess today was Rowlet Community Day. Very early in the month for a community day. I haven't played Pogo in months. Oh god, I'm in a tree. Hey, I'm stuck in a tree. Pokemon games have sadly been lacking post-game content for a long time. Scarlet and Violet especially, because if you don't shiny hunt and you don't do competitive, what is there to do? There's no mini games. There's barely anything. That's been a problem this franchise has had for a while, though. But it is very bad, particularly in this game. I don't know why it's so hard for them to not, like, do mini games and stuff like that. Like, they've been doing, I guess, Ogre Ousting, and you have the... I don't know, does the flying count for Blueberry? Bring back fishing, please. Yeah, even Synchro, you could have had Pokemon races and stuff. It's just, everybody has just been making their own games with Synchro, which has been fun to see, but that's, you know, nothing, no credit to Game Freak for that. That's people coming up with fun games on their own. Refuse to hunt lame shiny mons. Valid. There's some Pokemon on my shiny living dex that I've looked at where it's just like, wow, this is gonna be rancid. I really don't want to get Tauros, Paldean Tauros. I, of course, have Wooper and Clodsire, but I don't have Tauros, and I don't want to get Tauros. Tauros stinks. Yeah, I guess what they consider, like, the battle part is you get to invite the gym leaders and the Elite Four and whoever to the academy. Which it's fun that you get to get a lot of dialogue out of the characters, because, you know, most Pokemon games, gym leaders barely say anything. And they can interact with each other, which is fun. But a lot of people probably aren't going to do that because it costs so many points. You know, if you don't have multiplayer, if you don't have Nintendo Online or don't have a friend group where you can really rack up some barbecue points, some barbecue points, I bet a lot of people are just going to skip that and not do it. I've seen that opinion a lot, too, that people think that battle towers and, like, the battle frontier are, like, outdated for some reason. I love the battle frontier. Like, that has a lot of good challenge, too. I see people do battle frontier challenges from Emerald to this day because it's very hard. Some of the battle frontier challenges are very hard. And that's perfect for that demographic that's like, you know, the Nuzlockers and the Ironmon people. That would satisfy them. Yeah, it's weird to see that. I guess because it's a popular opinion and people want to be contrarians. Oh, you want the battle frontier back in Oraz? I never went there anyway, therefore it sucks and bad. I like having less content. Like, I get not being interested in the battle tower or whatever, but I don't know, like, to advocate that it shouldn't be in the game is... like, okay. Less content, please. I mean, it's a lot of dev work, yeah, but this franchise brings in billions of dollars. Like, it's not my problem. These games should have a good amount of content in them. And I bet you they're only going to get more expensive, chat. They're only going to get more expensive. I bet this is the year Nintendo's going to jump to $70 per game when their new console comes out. I would be shocked if they didn't. I mean, that would be great if they didn't, but just think about that. $70 for a game is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You deserve to have a lot of content for paying that kind of money. I mean, again, that's on Game Freak. It's not my fault that it would be rushed. That's on them. That's on whoever, you know, the lead developers who divide all the work. Like, that's purely on them. Yeah, they did it with Tears of the Kingdom, and look at how well that sold. Tears of the Kingdom sold so well, it boosted it made the Japanese economy, like, grow just from that. Also, you have to think about the Japanese economy in general because yen has been very bad. The yen is very weak. And so they're going to want to charge more to compensate for that. I've already seen a bunch of, like... It's funny, the second it was, like, January 1st, there's, like, a million, articles that were like, the Switch 2. I saw somebody predict that it would be $400, which that was my prediction. Not seen a single Totodile outbreak? Ugh, relatable. I don't know why Toto betray. All I ask, chat, all I ask, and I'm not very confident in this ask, but can they fix the Joy-Con drift? Please, for the Nintendo Switch 2, can we have a Joy-Con drift-free kind of life? Please. I can't take Joy-Con drift anymore. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, so bad. I made it through most of my Switch's life without Joy-Con drift, but I swear it was PLA. Holding down the joystick to run just destroyed it. And I don't really use handheld that much. Like, I have my Nyko controller that I've been using for years that I've really worn down. But hey, it still works. If I was using my Joy-Cons, I would just start going left for no reason. Yeah, I mean, if you use your Joy-Cons all the time, it's pretty miserable. Your Joy-Con won't let you spin. No! That's terrible. Handheld all the way. You'd probably love having a Steam Deck, Tyler. Yeah, another thing you have to think about with Pokemon's release schedule is they were able to handle it back when they were only doing like pixel art. Handheld things like the Game Boy. I don't think it's a coincidence that the quality started declining big time during like the 3DS era. Because Game Freak has always been a very tiny company with old technology. And we know that. We know that from Japanese job review sites that all of their technology is archaic. My face when billion-dollar company just uses old trash to make their games that bring in millions upon millions of dollars. You mean 3D or open world? I don't think that opinion is shared with a lot of, who was it? Was it the Sonic team guy? One of the big developers said that they just don't think pixel art games are, like, successful. That's why Sonic Mania was, like, they never followed that up with another one, and they made Superstars, which looks like a cheap phone game. Everything's 3D. Like, they don't think those will be successful. Which I disagree. Some of my all-time favorite games are, like, Stardew Valley, you know, hell, things like Undertale. What the? Shadow people appearing in my game right now. I feel like a lot of these big devs are like, pixel art is an indie thing. That's what indie games do. That's not what AAA studios do. I think they know, considering they work with Toby Fox. They must be fans, considering they approached Toby to work to help work on their games. At least music-wise. Toby put out a statement today. Well, I guess he sent it to the Undertale Yellow team. But he ended up donating $20,000 to a charity of the Undertale Yellow dev team's choice because of that. What is his name? Sebastian Wolf. It's it's like an evil version of Toby Fox. Sebastian Wolf. Because you can't, if you have Undertale music on it, it's gonna get copyright claimed. And so this fan game was getting copyright claimed. Which is pretty miserable. Star Fox character, it does. It does sound like a Star Fox character. Oh my goodness gracious. That's another shiny. Wow, that was pretty fast after the last one. It's level 69. Nice. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful shiny. So beautiful. Nice. Another Premier Ball. Okay, this one wants to be more difficult. You want to be a bit more difficult, my friend. Is Toby himself copy? No, it's a company that he signed with to, like, produce his music, I guess? I don't know. Bruh. I start to, like, disassociate when it takes me a long time. No, I don't have a Smeargle set up. I could get one. I did catch a shiny Smeargle. It's funny because both Smeargle and Breloom are red shinies. You stay loyal to Breloom. Yeah, how could I get rid of Mushy Mush? My beloved Breloom. Maybe one day they'll give Breloom a form. This Trico is gonna kill my Breloom, please. Can you get in the ball, my friend? Thank you. Thank you. You're a follower of Smeargle. The Smeegus Beegus. It will never fall. Trico is Peter Parker. Alright, perfect. So there's the Trico line done. So I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna go back and heal. And then we'll Synchro Trico and then evolve them. My first Pokemon game was Red. I have played every generation of Pokemon. Yeah, I try not to use Herba if I can help it. They make it frustratingly difficult to farm. Whoops, no. No, 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 no. What? Why are you trolling so hard today, Tyler? No. Oh gosh, Vibrava's too close. Be gone. Chico just walks like a regular person. What do you mean? You implying that I'm not a shiny Dexter? Are you implying I'm some sort of shiny fraud? What a great, legitimately such a good shiny. The yellow eyes too, just, ooh, it's so good. Yeah, I know a lot of people host raids for Herb Mystica, but it's just so not fun. It's so not fun. I don't enjoy. Why they've never done a raid event that gives out Herba is truly beyond me. Which again, every time I see somebody be like, why don't they ever do Herba events? There's always somebody who's like, oh, as if shiny hunting isn't easy enough. What are you talking about? How does farming for Herba do anything? I don't see the correlation here. Alright, let me mark down Grovyle and Sceptile. 621. Not bad. Grovyle's such a- Look at his little run! No, that's kind of silly. No, why does he run like this? Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. He's so bouncy. He is so bouncy. He does look like he's getting ready to fly, ready to take off. Oh, the gimme ghoul. What even? Oh, that event was ass. It's like, why? I don't... Why'd they bother with this? A gimme ghoul event would be nice. Yeah, it is a shame that you can't jump. Grovyles can't jump. Alright, now this one is gonna be Subtile. Did we talk about how Don Dozo is, like, bigger than Kyogre and almost as big as Wailord? I don't remember. But Don Dozo is humongous. Why did my phone show up? Go away, Rotom. Why is my... Okay, I was like, where's my phone in the picture? Go away. Not your time, Rotom. It's Sceptile's time. Oh, what a cool shiny. Cool shiny. No, the camera's cutting his head off. Alright, fine. I'll let you learn Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade's animation in Gen 3 was so cool. Ooh, Sceptile's fast. Cool. They really popped off for the Gen 3 starters. It's fitting that Trico, I would finish Trico's line first. I did hatch Mudkip. I only need 2 Mudkips whenever Mudkip shows up. But I need all 3 Torchic. Do I have the Team Star outfit? Yeah. Team Star is lame though, so I refuse to associate with them. Outside of the blue, I kind of like the blueberry outfit. At least the, what is this, winter? This might be the winter one. I don't really like any of the DLC clothing they added. What do I have on Breloom? Spore, False Swipe, Giga Drain, and Mach Punch. Giga Drain and Mach Punch are just whatever moves. Alright, perfect. So, let me double check. 621, 621. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I like the $1 Million Kitakami outfit, too. I mean, obviously the best is the cowboy hat. I did get, I think I got Clive's haircut. Maybe I should wear that one time. I guess I can go online again and get rid of, Duraludon. What am I doing? Connect. I do need a Lilith Graveler. That would be a time for a good damp Pokemon, but also I can just save. I truly detest Alolan Geodude's line. Which is from one of my favorite Pokemon designers. The same guy that made Tyrantrum. I think he did Tyrantrum and Aurorus. Made Alolan Geodude. He's made a lot of fun Pokemon that I really like. I don't know, I guess it's like James Turner. I typically like James Turner Pokemon, but he made Alolan or not Alolan. Paldean Tauros. Thanks for the bits. 69 bits. Nice. For Trico. Ugh. Why do they have to give this Pokemon like a unibrow and just hair? Oh no, these Horsey are gonna... I almost said drown. These Horsey are in danger. Oh, I know, I'm just... You know, sometimes you gotta get rid of... Sometimes you just have to cleanse Duraludon, you know? Sometimes you just have to cleanse Duraludon. It's for the best. Hold on, let me check real quick. Do I have anything else? Oh, I hate this map. Hate this map so much. Timber, Hoot Hoot, Bronzor, Mighty Anna. I have all of those. I should check this map often, just in case Wiglet or Wugtrio ever show up, because I still need those. I don't have Smoliv shiny. There's a few surprising Gen 9 Pokemon I just don't have. I've looked for Cloth about 1,000,000 times. That's never been shiny for me. I don't have Smoliv. I need another Fido for a Dash Bun. I think Reveroom was annoying, so I never did Reveroom. Oh, Tyrogue's cry is so nostalgic. I still don't have the Cheddars either. Tandemaus or Mousehold. I don't have a single member of Tinkaton's family shiny. That's... should fix that. That's not right. As much as I love Tinkaton. Although I don't... Where would you tier Tinkaton shiny, chat? From like S to... I don't know, F. What's up, Destruggle? Oh, I need Glamora too, you're right. I do have Glimmet, but not Glimglam. C tier, two C tiers? Yeah, I would probably agree. Oh, you think you like the subtlety of it? I wish it had been more... I don't know, I just don't like the copper color. Which is funny because Tinkaton is, or Tinkatink, one of them is featured on a lot of Paldean Fates stuff, which that comes out soonish. I think it's end of the month. The Copper Hammer. It's so funny. Look at the Seadra. They're not even covered. Why are they in here? Are they gonna be like that? Oh man, they should make a Pokemon of that fish that just walked out of the water. That would be hysterical. I got Substrika, but I do need Blitzel. Blitzel is on the list. Also, that was cashed in. I think I've seen a Blitzel outbreak once, so I have seen one. Or we could just do a sandwich. I need to get another Doduo or a Dodrio. What's a good game to get a Metapod on, chat? I have Butterfree and Caterpie shiny, but not Metapod. I need Metapod. Would you like a Metapod? Let's go. All right, you ready? Oh, I know that one. Who's that Pokemon? Also, the first one was Hitmontop. I don't know if I said that, or if anybody in chat said that. I'll give you a hint, chat. That was from Gen 6. Greninja is the answer. Sounds like a starter. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What's your favorite Pokemon cry, chat? What's a Pokemon cry that just brings you great joy? Hello. Hello. Giratina. That is a good one. That's a great choice. Cricketoon. I almost said tot. Cricketoon. Aether, why are you over here? Jinx, Mewtwo, Skeledirge. These are all great answers. Drifblim, Staryu, Starmie. These are all great answers. For me, I don't know, like Delphox's cry is great. Gen 6 has some really good cries. Aurorus too. I love Aurorus. Numel, that's a fun one. Lugia's cry, yeah. I love Ho-Ohs. Dynamax Rookity. Yeah, Muse is iconic. All the Gen 1 cries are really fun because a lot of them are the same noise, but pitch shifted or slowed down. And some Pokemon just share a cry. Just straight up share a cry. Like Slowbro and Machamp. Oddish, Pignite, Jinx. I like Reshiram's cry. Learning that they sampled a dog barking for that is very funny. Electivire has a cool cry. As does Electabuzz. Mimikyu's cry sounds like it's saying Mimikyu. Oh yeah, Aegislash, that's a good one. Hoot Hoot. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I'm glad that they removed the anime cries for Pikachu and Eevee, and they're just back to their original cries that they had. Cloth sounds like a whale. Cloth's cry is super weird. It sounds like Satitan. Like, Satitan sounds like a whale because it is a whale. Why does a crab sound like that? Squirtle! I haven't seen you yet. Hello. My dear friend Squirtle. I have an old, I think I got it at a yard sale. I have a Squirtle bubble blower. A very good thing they removed the anime cries. Yeah, I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I'm glad they took those out. Yeah, Turtwig does have a good cry. Squirt, squirt, squirtle. I feel like all the Ultra Beasts have neat cries. Alright, we've Graveler'd out here. Now to look for the orange Cheeto man. Cheeto Dust Graveler man. I mean, I would say what's everybody's favorite anime cry, but everybody's gonna be like, Guzzlord. You scream. Cortana's weird backwards words. I will always like. Once again, I cut a worthless object. I feel like Wobbuffet's whoever they casted for Wobbuffet, perfect job. Wobbuffet, like, that's just perfect. EM. One of my favorite, I think it was a Who's That Pokemon. And it was Zapdos, and Zapdos just let out like a anguished wail. It's like, oh no, are you okay, Zapdos? The Reggies. The Reggies are so iconic. They were really cooking when they made the anime Reggie cries. They made him so scary. Like, I don't know, maybe the Reggie's scary. I don't think so, but their anime cries certainly gave them some frightening properties. Don't they chase Ash and Co? I guess if I was getting chased by a Regirock, I would probably be afraid. They just kind of are stationary in the games, but if they were chasing after you, then you would probably be afraid. Regice. Regice really has a way with words, doesn't he? Actually, Regice can't be a he, because it isn't it. It does not have a gender. How dare— I'll never forget a comment I got years and years ago seething that I referred to Mewtwo as he. Pokemon fans are funny. Magnemite's pretty scary in the first Pokemon movie, that transition where they fill up the screen. They have like a gargled voice that goes, Mag. Yeah, a lot of the anime cries are for Pokemon, specifically like Bayleaf. Bayleaf's name in Japanese is Bayleaf. It's just spelled slightly different, so they just keep the Japanese voice actors. Baby. I do love the Pokemon that are voiced by like Eric Stewart. I think he does like Poliwhirl. And you just kind of hear like slightly Brock, slightly Seto Kaiba, Poliwhirl. Go Poliwhirl. Pikachu's voice stands out to you. Man, they should give that woman that voices Pikachu like a lifetime award. Truly the GOAT. I mean, I think they have a Nendroid of Goku's voice actress. I love when they make Nendroids of just the weirdest shit you've ever seen. Draco voice. Draco voice. Dracovish called Draco doing the Draco voice. Dracovish has a good in-game cry, too. Why is this school? This area kind of reminds me of the canyon level in Pokemon Snap. Like, I feel like I gotta throw a pester ball at a Squirtle to knock an angry Mankey down. They do those funny voices. Oh, I think, like, some voice actors, like Tom Kenny, when he does the SpongeBob laugh, he has to, like, use his hand on his throat to get that noise. There's a SpongeBob Nendroid, too. They've made SpongeBob and Patrick. I bet they'll make Squidward next. Or Sandy. Sandy would be a cute Nendroid. They haven't made any Pokemon Nendroids in so long. I think the last Nendroid they made for Pokemon was Raihan. Kotobukiya is making a Juliana Art FX figure, though, and she comes with Sprigatito, and I think... Oh, hell, what's the boy's name? Juliana and Florian? Is his name Florian? He gets, Fuecoco. Quaxley gets nothing. Ooh. Oh, where'd you come from, Tepig? Poor Quaxley. I am begging them to make Crystal. Please. Please make Crystal. Please. I like the gay duck. I like Quaxley. I do see a lot of love for Quaquaval. I see a lot of, Japanese fan art of Quaquaval. Not as much as Fuecoco or Sprigatito, but I see enough where it's like, I'm glad some people appreciate Quaquaval. I don't know, I looked at a list of all the Kotobukiya Art FX figures they released. They've done almost every protagonist. They've done Hilda, they've done Nate, they've done... Ethan. Lyra. A lot of them have kind of goofy poses, I noticed. Like, Lyra's Kotobukiya figure, she's just, like... She's in such an unnatural pose. A lot of them are just pointing. Yeah, Quaquaval's fun. Yeah, Quaquaval and Ludicolo, and the fact that Quaquaval has a rival with Serena is super funny. That's just charming. See, where's my... I guess Tomy made a Quaquaval figure, but... Why is the Pokemon... Why are they paying bougie brands to make $4,000 handbags when we could get... when I just want a decent figure of, like, Tinkaton or Golden Go? Pain. Like, sorry guys, I don't want to spend $2,000 on a leather plush made of dead baby animals for a Dragonite. Can you guys just give me like one tiny bit of Tinkaton figure or a Golden Go plush? Just a scrap? I can't get over that promo. That $850 cotton t-shirt with stock art on it. That's not even, like, considering tax. Like, they have paid tax on top of that. Holy shit. $900 for a cotton t-shirt with stock art on it that you could recreate in Photoshop in 5 minutes. Graphic design is my passion. Man, if that place doesn't offer free shipping, shut the whole thing down. It is always stock art. It drives me insane. Now that I've noticed that, like, all we ever get is stock art over here, it just completely drives me insane. Like, if you're not even gonna let a company that's gonna charge $850 for a basic cotton t-shirt do unique art, then what is the point? What is the point? I mean, they have commissioned, like, they used Omocat, who apparently doesn't pay her employees, amongst a plethora of other problems, but still, they hired Omocat for the Pokemon Center and they just let her use stock art. Like, this is so... Why? Why? It's like, take your pick. It's Dreamworld stock art or Sugimori stock art that's existed for 20 years. Here's the thing, though. They don't do that in Japan. All of the TCG merchandise and unique clothing for the Pokemon Center, it's always original. It's never stock art. So that's just a Western thing. It is strictly a Western thing. Like, if you look up any Pokemon Center promo in Japan, like, they recently had one with, like, a Tinkaton sweatshirt, and it was not stock art. So, is it a licensing legal? I don't understand. I don't know. I haven't brushed up on being a lawyer enough to speculate on why that is. Yeah, like, right? It has to be some sort of law thing? I don't know. And it goes deeper because, like, Premium Bandai, the bane of my existence, they make plenty of Pokemon stuff, like the Scale World figures. And we have a Premium Bandai for over here, but they don't offer Pokemon stuff on it. Never. They never have Pokemon stuff on our Premium Bandai. It is always only for Asia. And nowhere else. Which is wild because people would love the Scale World figures over here. They're just leaving money on the table. So, like, I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's without a doubt that Japan gets better merchandise. Oh, I could see them making Nimona, but they'd probably put her with Palmot. They seem to be having Palmot as her ace. But I don't know. I don't know why Japan gets to have all the cool original merchandise and everything we get over here is just stock art prison. Food for thought, I guess. If I could have one Pokemon IRL, probably something that could fly or like an Alakazam. I stream most days except for Monday and Friday and days I don't feel like streaming around 11:40 Eastern. I don't know why I had to think about that. These Gravelers are frying my brain. Give us a Larry Nendroid? That would be incredible. If anything, it would be Iono. Like, they had Iono merchandise ready to go before Scarlet and Violet even came out. They obviously focus tested that character and were like, this is the character everybody wants to buy merchandise of. Wrong. Rika and Larry. Rika and Larry would like to have a word. I know Rika is. Rika has appeared on multiple Japanese most popular lists for characters. I can't speak for Larry, but I definitely know Rika has. And the thing with Rika is her ace is Clodsire. And people frickin' love Clodsire. I see more Clodsire and Quagsire art on my timeline than maybe any other Pokemon at the moment. Clodsire is super duper popular. And it's been getting more and more merchandise too, so I think they know. I think they know. Chili? My favorite American restaurant, Chili's? Tomy has where you can get a Clodsire that comes with like 50 Paldean Wooper plushies, and I'm not joking. That is a real thing you can buy with your hard-earned money. You can buy a Clodsire plush that just comes with an army of Pooper Woopers. I don't know if you should personally... Is that too much power for one person to have? Maybe. Maybe it is. The Cheddars are quite popular too. Tandemouse and Mousehold. They've been getting a lot of merchandise. I mean, those were always guaranteed to be a slam dunk, right? Funny little Sanrio-esque mices. If you remember, I took Clodsire off my team. I had Figsworth on the team and I just didn't really enjoy using it. So, same, Justin. Same. Acquire the sire. Tinkaton is popular too. They've made a lot of Tinkaton merchandise. I mean, that's another slam dunk Pokemon. Tinkaton should have been the pseudo of this generation. Like, I like it. I used Baxcalibur on my team. I like Baxcalibur, but we should have, you know what? We should have had a Gen 3 situation. Salamence and Metagross. It should have been Baxcalibur and Tinkaton. We would have finally had our fairy pseudo. Tinkaton's stats are pretty bad. Tinkaton's stats are not great. You hate to see it. Which, whoo boy. I hope nobody goes on to quote Karen at me. Remember that Decidueye tweet I talked about where somebody said they were sad that Decidueye was so slow? Which it is. That's just reality. It's a slow Pokemon. Good Pokemon. Bad Pokemon. Not people unironically quoting Karen in the year 2024 over someone's unserious tweet about Decidueye being a little slow. Don't go having opinions on grass starters on Twitter, chat. You'll be ended for it. First was Chestnut, then it was Decidueye. Yeah, you're right, Destruggle. Don't go having opinions on Twitter. You're right. You're right. You're right. That was the first mistake. This is why I only ever, like, retweet cool art. I don't have a 3DS capture card, and I don't enjoy emulating 3DS games. It's a nightmare, so my desire to ever shiny hunt in 3DS games is very low. Just don't go on Twitter. If only it were that easy. I don't know. I like feeling like I'm informed. Does that make any sense? I like seeing the ongoings of all the people I follow. But yeah, it can make you mad a lot. You can start doom scrolling. Or it can recommend shit you just don't want to see. I don't know, I've definitely seen a lot of people that are like, I'm quitting social media for 2024. I don't feel like it's that much of a problem for me to need to quit. It's such a toxic place. I mean, that's everywhere now. Because what gets clicks and engagement? Negativity. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's the same thing with everything. Negativity drives engagement, clicks. It's just kind of grim all around. Also, sometimes you follow creators you like on there and they just kind of start to annoy you. There's a few creators I follow who just are so terminally online. They just never stop tweeting. Or they tweet things that I feel are weirdly personal that shouldn't be put out online. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I'm not even like talking about political shit. It's more just like, I don't know, bad vibes. Just like, do you ever just log off? You need to, they're bugging me because they don't know how to touch grass. Like, wonder what Gerard's doing lately. Oh my goodness. There's a guy right there. We are 100% saving for this one. You're more brown than I remember you being, Graveler. What's up? Oh no, he's stupid. He just completely ignored me. He's like, huh? Huh? Yeah, we got a live meatball. I guess I'll do Lux Ball. I don't know why. I guess I'll waste a Lux Ball on this. Hey, thank you, Blessed Graveler, for not exploding on me. Alright. I can mark that one off. 622. Cake pop. I didn't check. Do you have a mark? You don't. Yeah, Gerard the completionist. Graveler's a real one for that one. Alright, I need one more for Golem. And then I will need to get Geodude at some point. Makes it more disgusting. What was the inspiration for this line? I have to wonder. Why were they like, let's do Geodude? Well, I mean, it's all Gen 1 in Alola. But like, Alolan Muck rules. Executor is funny. I don't know what went wrong with this one. Marowak is neat too. Unsubscribed from him as soon as you heard. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Weird situation. Last year was a thrilling year for YouTube apologies. We'll see what 2024 has to offer. Peanut Butter Gamer. That's the only one who's left that hasn't had some sort of kerfuffle. I mean, I've long since stopped watching all of those guys. Gerard's... even before the charity fraud stuff... Oh, can I tell you one of my biggest YouTube pet peeves, chat? It bothers me so much. It's when YouTubers get their editors and their editors start doing like quirky notes, or they have like a persona that they show on the video. That drives me insane. Like I feel like Barry from Game Grumps was the only one that was ever able to pull that off. And then after that, everybody's editor has to be so quirky. It's like, I don't know who you are. I don't find your editor to be very funny. Like, this person is... I don't know who this is. Yes, like, they try to make the editors characters, and it's so annoying. That's my biggest YouTube pet peeve of all time. Like, editors start leaving quirky notes, or they have, like, a... Like, Tyler and I watched, like, a random Markiplier video, because people have not been uploading anything. The content well has been dry. Typical January. So we watched one of Markiplier's videos, and Markiplier had, like, a editor that he kept talking to, and he had a little, like, guy. It's like, this is so annoying. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but... Every time I'm watching somebody, they have a quirky little editor that has to, like, cut in and put text on the screen. It's like, and I'm not gonna watch. I'm done. I don't give a shit about your editor. It's like, to bring back to the Gerard thing. He did that a lot with his, like, team of writers. That's like... When you're big enough where you have all these, like, editors and a team, I feel like a lot of the magic is lost. A lot of YouTubers get super duper successful and then their content just doesn't feel the same anymore. Or they move to, like, a studio and they get all these writers. Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, when editors are like, woohoo, look at them. Their name is Grumbus and they're so quirky. Yeah, honestly, I agree. Yeah, just getting an editor is like, ooh, look at you, big shot. Congratulations, you can afford to hire somebody. Must be nice. I mean, don't people... A lot of YouTubers, their editing is part of the charm. And so if they go away and start changing it, or have somebody else they hire to do it, it is less personal, yeah. That's a good way to put it. I don't know how anybody can watch Twitch streamers that have, like, thousands of people in a chat. How do you even begin to, like, interact with your community when the chat is going a mile a minute? Yeah, I mean, there's a great argument for, like, Angry Video Game Nerd. Once he signed with, what is it, Screen Share? Once he signed with that company that got him in trouble for plagiarizing. His content just felt so much more soulless. And then you notice all the increase in, like, sponsor ads. Like, sorry, I don't want your VPN. I don't want your weird scam title. I'm not playing Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I saw a thread today about a bunch of big YouTubers complaining that their shorts he had like 2.8 million views and his short got $100. Which you could definitely argue, like, I mean, that guy makes probably 7 figures. So that's chump change to somebody that makes that much money, but I don't know, it's just funny watching people complain that a short that probably took 5 seconds to assemble only made $100. Like, I wish my shorts made $100. Damn. Yeah, I guess Internet Historian can do a lot of sponsorships when his content is plagiarized. Seeing Illuminati's corpse drag along in those videos is so funny. I'll be honest with you, chat. I installed a browser thing that automatically skips YouTube sponsorships. It will just skip right through them. I don't have to see HelloFresh ads. I don't have to see nothing. What a godsend. Great shit. It is called Sponsor Block. And if you turn it on, it will just skip. It will auto skip through the ad read. Called Sponsor Block. It's great. I think they have it for Chrome, Firefox. I'm not sure if they have it for any other browsers, but I know they have it for those too. I guess if the sponsor blocks are usually best at the end, the end of a video. It's amazing, you know, it's amazing how many YouTubers still take BetterHelp sponsorships. They must pay a lot. They must pay a lot. I've heard Raycon earbuds are shit too. Does it help that everything YouTubers peddle is like garbage? What is the ad blocker I use? I have so many extensions. I use uBlock Origin. uBlock Origin. It's crazy how many people don't use ad block. There was a Neopets thread the other day that was like, all the ads are so intrusive, and it's like, you guys aren't using ad block on Neopets? What are you doing? What are you doing? I got a nasty comment once on my... What shiny... It was one of my shiny compilations. I was like, wow. So many ads. Just use ad block then, man. See, Twitch is very crafty about it. Twitch embeds their ads. I believe there are some that work, but Twitch updates it constantly. They want you to watch ads, and they want me to play ads. They don't really give creators much of a choice. If I don't play ads myself, they will do it for me, regardless of what I tell them to do. I mean, ads don't ever make... I guess they help, but I don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks. It makes me feel bad. I don't like forcing ads on people, but it also gets me a little bit of money. I don't know. It just sucks. I'm sorry. Blame Jeff Bezos. But Twitch does go out of their way to make them very hard to avoid. I mean, Twitch has a program to try to incentivize you to play maximum ads. They're like, hey, if you play this many ads, you'll get more money. Don't you want that? And then when you see what they want you to do, and it's just horrendously intrusive. I don't know, it just sucks. And it's not like I'm, like, anti-sponsorship. It's just most of the things people shill for are just sketchy or just not good. Like, I would not feel great about myself if I was like, hey, audience of people I like, buy this scam. Like, I have done sponsorships, but it was like, you know, Fortnite, like, whatever. It's nothing that's gonna be like, you know, like a BetterHelp or a janky product. Or the myriad of awful games that Stream Elements keeps pestering me to take deals for. Stream Elements sponsorships are just more like multi-level marketing than actual sponsorships. They're always like, get 12 people to play this shitty mobile game that nobody wants to play, and we'll give you $5. Wow. Thanks, guys. That is how all of their sponsors work now. They used to have some decent ones, like the Fortnite one, but they have really changed lately. They'll even put it on my... So I have Stream Elements built into OBS, so I can see my side panel for when people follow, subscribe, whatever. And they've been putting, like, play War of Thunder. Do the War of Thunder sponsorship. It's, like, a little aggressive, guys. Yeah, why are they all, like, get to level 12? And they're never worth it. They are never worth it. Like, when I did the HelloFresh thing a while ago, that was $100 per person that signed up. All the ones they have now are like, you get 5 cents and a kick in the ass. Yeah, I typically don't mind HelloFresh sponsors either. I like to see people's kitchens. Is that a weird thing to say? I like when YouTubers do HelloFresh sponsorships because I get to see them make food. Blingo's Journey. That's a more compelling... Blingo's Journey is a more compelling game name than half the shit they want me to do. War of Clans, Thunder, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, I got HelloFresh for that, and it was actually good. Like, we made good food. It wasn't like... It was not a bad experience. War of Glorp shitto. Is BetterHelp not legit? It's very shady. There's a lot of horror stories from people using it. I mean, years ago, Philip DeFranco got in trouble for doing BetterHelp sponsorships. People got on his ass and he stopped doing it. And now they somehow crawled their way back and are getting tons of... more people are like, people I like. I think Jack's Films did one. It's like... Do people just not remember this? Do people have select memories? Some YouTubers have done weird ones like Banks, too. Like... The D'Angelo Wallace or somebody who did like a few of them have done Banks, and those are always just like this is so weird. Invest today. Maybe if you were a financial channel, but if you're just like a commentary channel, that's kind of weird. Yeah, like if you ever watch a Legal Eagle video and he's like, contact my law firm. It's like, man, this guy must be making a humongous amount of money. This guy must be so wealthy. I mean, that's what I have respect for people that just don't take sponsorships at all. Again, I'm not really... I understand why people do. I'm not anti-sponsorship, but... It's nice when that's just nothing you have to worry about when you watch a specific person's videos. People like that usually have lots of Patreon subscribers, though. Or are backed by some sort of corporation. Like Nebula. So smug. A lot of those commentary people are. A lot of commentary people just talk about the same top. Like, 3 people came out with like a Doja Cat video, and it's like, this is so not interesting. I don't need to see 3 separate people talk about this. Yeah, Nebula must pay those people well. Yeah, they have a tendency to regurgitate the same shit. That's called trend chasing. Oh god. I mean, the Cyberwolf situation was terrible, and I feel bad for Jack, but at the same time, how many people do you need to do you need to watch just say the same facts over and over and over again? I mean, the situation is pretty cut and dry. Do you really need, like, a deep analysis on it, you know? It's not a topic that really requires a deep dive. She did something shitty and wasn't punished for it. The end. Subscribe to my Patreon. The worst is when they cover, like, obvious, like, bait shit. Or, like, dumb TikTok trends that nobody's gonna be talking about next week. Yeah, I've had one of those Sniper Wolf videos in my recommended that's like, everyone hates Leah or whatever her name is. It's like, no thanks. I get it. It's like, none of these videos are actually gonna deplatform her. Especially after the H-Bomber guy video, how many more videos need to be about Illuminati? Yeah, honestly, sometimes they cover people I just don't want to hear about. They're just like such unpleasant topics. Like, there's one YouTuber I watch who does a lot of, like, decoms and weird, funny movies, and occasionally he'll look at Shane Dawson's stuff, and it's like, I can't watch this. I just find him so unpleasant. I cannot watch this. Nick is very funny, and he always tears him apart, but... Man. I'd rather have blissful ignorance, you know? Or there's another YouTuber I like who always comes out with videos on these just awful train wreck people that are just disgusting. That's not content suitable for, like, watching while you're eating, you know? Like, you just did one on Foodie Beauty, and that... No thanks. This is just unpleasant. I can't. Yeah, we Canadians don't claim her. A lot of that commentary, like people like Drew Gooden and his like group of friends, or like Curtis. A lot of those people are funny, but they end up just covering the same content. Like, how many times can I watch one of them talk about like a goofy Hallmark Christmas movie? I watched this weird freak Christmas movie and it was bad. You don't say. I'll watch anything if the person making the video is interesting. If they have a real passion for what they're talking about and it's like a unique thing, I'll watch it. Like, I watched a video, a long video about the history of Frasier and Cheers. I've never watched Frasier or Cheers. But the guy obviously loves the character and you can tell. Good background noise. Kids vaping in cars. Now there's peak content right there. Oh god. Curtis shared a clip of one of his stand-up bits on Twitter and it was really unfunny and he got super roasted for it. I don't think he ever acknowledged it though. It was very unfunny. It's funny, the guy's name was Knife. It's always interesting to me when YouTubers want to do, like, movies or stand-up. YouTube isn't enough. Making 6 or 7 figures isn't enough. They want more. And then you see the movie, the fan-made movie that they made, and it's dreadful, and you're like, oh, this is the reason you're a YouTuber. Definitely wasn't thinking about, like, the nostalgia critic. Hell, even, like, Red Letter Media. Yeah, Shane Dawson, that's another great example to struggle. Somebody who obviously wanted to get into movies and then just made horrendous crap. The Wii U trends. I mean, the Wii U isn't the worst console in the world, but it's not great. That's happened with a lot of YouTubers. They go and make movies and the movies are terrible. Did anybody like Angry Video Game? Angry... Why does his name always trip me up? Did anybody like James Rolfe's movie? Oh my god. Oh my god. We got another one. Are you gonna cooperate this time, friend? Like your brother did? You gonna cooperate, friend? Ma'am? Ma'am, will you cooperate? This one turned to look at me, but she just kind of stood there. Oh. Good old Graveler. right, please cooperate. Please cooperate. Please cooperate. Please cooperate. Thank you! I appreciate you, Golem. I appreciate you. Big thank you. Hey, Tyler, you got your 3DS handy? What? Did I say 3DS? You got your Switch handy? I was thinking about the Wii U and then the 3DS. I mean, people praising the Wii U doesn't surprise me. It's always a cycle. You have to remember, chat. This is just how it is with people. It happened, like, think about, like, Star Wars. That's, like, the biggest example, right? The prequels were terrible, but now they're good. Pokemon Sword and Shield is terrible, but now it's good. People always do this. It's a vicious cycle. Thing bad? No, thing good, actually. Thing that came out a little while ago that everybody said bad? I think it's good. That happens so much. And then, if it was a good thing, people are gonna start to say it was bad. Ocarina of Time? Not as good as you thought it was. Mario 64? Hasn't aged as well as you thought. This is just part of the human condition. I don't know. I don't know why this happens, but it does. It's just something that just happens. And I don't know why. Good in 10 years. Yeah, Skyward Sword, good actually. You could do it with so many different things. Pokemon BDSP was good, and here it was actually good, and here's why. Like, wait, just wait for those, chat. Just wait for those. Ugh. Ugh, I felt a cold chill. Why did that make me feel kind of sick? And a lot of it is, you know, these people were kids when this stuff came out, so they have nostalgic attachment to it. Some people just want to be contrarians. Let me know when you're ready. Oh yeah, Pokemon has it happening all the time. Gen 1, 2, I see people shit on Gen 5. Like, Oraz isn't... When we get out of the cycle, people will probably start taking shots at Gen 3, being like... Actually, IGN was right. There was too much water. There was too much water. Ugh. No, I hate this system. No. When I set the code, just go. Is that you, Tyler? Are you trading me this Darkrai? Confirm. Confirm the Darkrai. Okay. Just making sure. The Darkrai flex. I yearn for the days of the Wii Virtual Console. We didn't know how good we had it. I don't even get to see Graveler evolve. This is why trade evolutions stink, chat. I don't even get to see my Golem evolve. And now I get to wait. I can imagine my Graveler evolving right now. I mean, I guess you could cancel it and send it back, but there's no point. There's no point in that. You can't cancel it? Oh boy, she's coming back. Why does it have, like, chest hair? I always thought Golem looked a little bit dragon-y. I wish they had went more dragon with a Alolan Golem. You can't stop trade evolutions? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Do people hate Gen 4? It's not one of my favorite generations. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, we gotta take him for a spin. Is this what they think kids do all day? What is this? What is this? Why do sleepy Pokemon behave so weird? Oh my god. Are you for real? What the fuck? I just got drive-by attacked by a Sawsbuck that You know what? You're gonna die for that. You're not gonna- you will not live this transgression. Oh my god, Groudon's so close. Die. You're really faster than me? Actually, Sawsbuck has a speed of blah blah blah. Groudon, Gordon, this is not the time for you to miss. I just don't really like Sinnoh as like... It's just not a very interesting region to me. I also think a lot of the character designs are weaker. I don't know, Gen 3 had so much exploration and fun things, and I just feel like that was lacking in Sinnoh. Diamond and Pearl are rough games. Platinum is better, though. But there's still a lot of stopping. I don't really like Barry. There's a lot of roadblocks, just annoying roadblocks that they put in Sinnoh that I don't like. Like, you can't get into Sunny Shore until blah blah blah. You can't pass until you get the Pokénav. Like, stuff like that grinds my gears. Whee! This is as fast as Graveler goes. Bouncing down the slope. Ugh, why'd I say horns? The hair moves. It has, like, jiggle physics? I don't know what else to describe it as. Graveler's got a neat texture on it, though. I was was still very young when I played through Gen 4 too, so I still have nostalgia for it, but that was also one of the first gens where I was, I don't know, not blown away. Wow, Golem can't roll because of the thingamajig that sticks out of it. Doesn't Golem look a little dragony? Maybe that's just me. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, look at the tiny little arms. Look at the tiny arms. My God, how can you? Those arms are like a downgrade. How can you pick anything up? Why do you even have arms? How do those function? Yeah, they're really just hands, honestly. What arms? Close your mouth. Thank you. This sure is a Pokemon, let me tell ya. That's a good thing to mark off the list, though. So, while I still need Geodude. I need to get Geodude, but we got Grovyle, Sceptile, Graveler, and Golem. Sceptile, we would have all been G Pokemon minus Sceptile. Yeah, what a weird guy. So, what do I need left for Alolan forms? Let me look. I need... Well, where is Raticate and Rattata been? I don't know where they've been. Oh, I don't have... Definitely have Raichu. That doesn't seem right. I need Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vulpix, Ninetales, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Geodude, Muck, Executor, and Marowak. Good lord. I have Graveler, Golem, and Grimer. I'm missing almost every Alolan Pokemon. I filled out my Galar decks a little bit. I have a decent amount of Hisui Pokemon. But I definitely need to work more for the Alolan Pokemon. Yeah, I need to take that out of the title. But yeah, not a bad haul, chat. We got 2 more starters and 2 rocks. 2 lizards and 2 rocks. Not bad at all. Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Super comfy stream. We just talked about whatever. I love these streams. Thanks for all the follows, all the bits, all the subs. I appreciate it. Tomorrow is Sunday, right? I don't know why I can't remember what day of the week it is lately. Yeah, today's Sunday. So we'll be back for probably more of the same tonight, chat. Maybe one day Wiglet will show up. I need to remember to go check for the Gen 9 pokes I need. But yeah, we'll be back with more shiny hunting tonight, chat. Thanks for watching, for hanging out, and I'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody.